What's good? What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, yours truly, Mike, coming back at you guys with another video today. And I got a email the other day, and somebody asked me, "Do Filipino women love Black American men?" Now, I guess they decided to ask me that because I lived there for so long and they kind of figured I would have the best answer to that question. And to be honest with you, maybe I would not have stayed there as long as I did if they did not have a lot of love for men of my complexion. Okay? But let me lay out some of the reasons why I feel like Filipinas love Black American men. Okay? Now, some people may agree, some people may disagree, but hey, comment below. Let me know. That's what this is all about. This is my opinion. You know, let's say, for example, you're American and you're so used to dealing with American women from that culture, and sometimes you just, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. No different than when you go to the Philippines. Filipino women, when they're used to just dealing with Filipino men all the time, things like that. When somebody such as myself or somebody from another culture or background comes around, I feel like they're instantly wanting to know about us, where we're coming from, what do we do, how we act. They want to know if our personality is the exact same thing that they may have seen on a TV show or something they've seen on TV. Sometimes they want to know if you sing, if you dance, play ball. They want to know stuff like that. They want to know about you and they want to know where you're from. Okay? So I think because we are a rarity in the country, they genuinely have an interest in us. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not all of them. Like I said, all Filipinas will not be into you. I made a video about that, but for those that are, these are one of the few reasons why they are interested in us. Personal opinion. Now, let me be clear. So let me lay it out for you. There are a lot of Africans in the Philippines, okay? A lot of them. Most of them do missionary work. Some of them do their studies out there, such as I did. There are a lot of Africans out there, but there are not necessarily a lot of African American men. Again, a lot of Africans, not necessarily a lot of African American men. All right? Or Black Americans, such as myself. So when somebody like us comes around, it's almost like they genuinely, for the most part, like I said before, they want to know about us. They want to know, what's real or what's false. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes Black Americans get a negative image. Some of the things you see on TV, like all the gang violence and things like that, that could turn some girls off, because again, if they've never met a Black American man in person, they can only go off what they've seen on TV, what others have said, and things of that nature. All right? But of course, a lot of their favorite athletes, a lot of their favorite singers and dancers are African American, and they kind of sort of want to know if we are like those men that they see on TV. But if I had to be honest with you guys, completely honest, like from man to man, guys, pen and paper, ladies, lend me your ear real quick. If I had to be completely honest, why I feel Filipina women are interested in Black American men, these are specifically for those that have not necessarily a genuine love, but a genuine interest. And let's say the conversation becomes a little bit flirtatious. I genuinely believe, deep down in my heart of hearts, that whether they like or talk to or deal with Black American men such as myself or not, I feel like all Filipinas want to know if it is true. Let me repeat that. Genuinely, deep down inside, as I speak to you from this camera to your ear to wherever you're watching me at, deep down inside, I genuinely feel like Filipino women want to know if it is true or not. But if I must go into detail, let me explain what I mean. If they have a genuine interest in you, from a flirtatious, I like him, I think he's cute perspective, they all want to know if it's true or not. They want to know if the size and everything matches up. You know, they all hear stories. They've all seen, sometimes, if they watch movies dealing with that particular perspective, they've seen, they've heard. And genuinely, they want to know. I kid you not. If I've ever had a conversation beforehand, you know, from my time over there, if I've ever had a conversation with a girl and the conversation went that direction, they all tend to ask, how many inches is it? Don't ask me why. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but, you know, it just seems to be a question that they ask. And then, let's say, for example, we did hook up and something happened. Then they told me straight up that their friends would ask that exact same question. So I think it would be hard pressed for any woman to deny that, any Filipino woman to deny that that is not something that they're curious about, interested in, or intrigued by. Because everyone that I've ever known beforehand have asked that question. I can't deny it. I just deem it to be honestly something that, you know, they're not going to openly come out and say it because, like I said, this is a more conservative society that we deal with. But if they're interested in you in that particular aspect, now, like I said, not all of them are interested, but if they are, that is definitely something that they are also interested in as well. Controversial or not, deep down inside, I feel like that's something that it's an answer that some just have to know. I'm sorry, man. I laugh about it because to me, I don't think that in any situation where it's gone that far that question has not come up. So to me, it's just hard to believe that that is not something that many of them in general, I'm not going to say all, but many of them are genuinely interested in. So tell me if I'm lying. If you're not interested in that particular thing, let me know. Tell me the reasons why you love or why you like Black American men. Comment below. Let me know. Email me. Message me on Facebook. I'm all ears because I want to know. I can only talk about what I know. Now, aside from all that, I just want everybody to know all races, we all get love in the Philippines, okay? I just kind of sort of wanted to make a video specifically for, you know, Black American men because I can speak from that perspective considering that is what I am. But like I said, if you're Canadian, if you're Japanese, Korean, European countries, British, Australian, New Zealand, it doesn't matter. We all get love out there. But I kind of sort of feel like these are maybe the reasons why Black American men get love as well. You know, we're a rarity out there. You know, I kind of consider us a hot commodity out there. You know, because we're different. And honestly, there are a lot of Caucasian males out there. It shouldn't be a shock or a surprise, but there are a lot more Caucasian males in the Philippines than there are Black American men. Like I said, there are a lot of African, but not necessarily a lot of Black American. We are few and far between. And I remembered watching a video or interview that my boy O'Shea did with a guy by the name of Taylor Made Dreams. And he said that he traveled the world with the military, and he said he got a lot of love because of the melanin of his skin. Basically, his skin pigmentation or the color of his skin. And I do honestly believe that to be true in the Philippines. Some people find black to be beautiful. Some people believe the opposite. I can't speak for everybody. But some people believe that the color of a man's skin is nice. I mean, some like chocolate, some like vanilla. It's just your flavor preference, alright? But again, I just wanted to drop that quick video for you guys. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita, mabuhay. Peace.